About a long-awaited reunion. Music icon Rick Allen was the very last guest we had in studio before quarantine, back on March 13th, 2020. Fortunately, the Rock and Roll Hall of Famer is back on the road in support of his new art collection, and we are honored to have him back here on Good Morning Washington on this Friday morning. Good to see you.
Fantastic. Good to be seen.
Yes.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. You know, it was. We were kind of right before everything shut down, and it was like a ghost town driving around here.
We all remember that March weekend before, St. Patrick's Day and all of that. Talk about how the pandemic was for you as an artist and how you got through that, and did it change anything when it came to the way you create art?
Of course, it was a little bit alien at first, you know, being at home and, you know, supposed to be on tour. But in many ways, it gave me the opportunity to work more on my art and, just refocus my attention. And then, of course, spending time with the family was great, for the most part.
That went through stages. It was like, this is amazing. And it's like, I need a break.
No, but it's been really good. And now things are opening back up again. I've done some in-person art shows. And this is the latest creation, which was extremely sad.
Yeah, tell us about this.
Well, I met Charlie many years ago, and he was just really a sweet person, and seemed like the most grounded person in the band. And then, of course, when we heard of his passing, the least I could do was pay homage, and
wow.
It's the end of an era. Yeah, those guys, they keep raising the bar every time they go out. And, of all the people in the Rolling Stones, I thought Charlie wasn't going to be the first to go.
Well, and I remember seeing them just a couple years ago at FedEx Field when they played, and I was just amazed at the energy.
Oh, yeah.
It was just like, if I can have half of that energy at that age, I would be so happy.
I know.
So talk about the Wings of Hope collection at the Wentworth Galleries this weekend.
Well, it's going to be featuring some of the legends that I've done more recently. I think there's a Kurt Cobain, there's an Eddie Van Halen that I was super proud of, and that was another huge blow to the music industry. I think between Jimi Hendrix and Eddie Van Halen, I think they changed the face of guitar playing, forever. So it was the least I could do again, to pay homage to his son, his family, and the millions of fans all over the world. So,
proceeds benefit Project Resiliency. For people at home that don't know what that is, explain what that is.
Back in 2001, myself and my wife, we set up Raven Drum Foundation, and over the years, it's kind of grown to where these days we focus more on our wounded vets, and that's been something that's really close to my heart because of my own experience of extreme trauma. So there are many similarities, so it's the least I can do to support them.
We were talking just about the energy that comes to being a performer on stage, and you know that very well, performing in front of thousands of people with Def Leppard. Talk about what it's like to go from performing on stage to having those intimate moments by yourself and painting. That's a totally different experience.
You would think so. I mean, in terms of the healing potential, I find it really therapeutic because it keeps me in the moment. And I think that's one of the blessings of discovering, painting. It's something that's quite personal, but I can spend time at home. I don't need a whole group of people to do it. So yeah, it's become a huge gift.
And I just keep looking at it. It's just so beautiful. How long did it take you to do this? When did you know that it was exactly how you wanted it?
This probably start to finish, on and off, probably about a month, 6 weeks. So, to where I feel comfortable that, it looks professional enough and it's presentable, and it's something that I'm really proud of.
Wow, it's absolutely incredible. Def Leppard Stadium Tour next summer.
Yes.
June 2022 at Nats Park.
fantastic.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, if everything goes in the right direction and, you know, there's no curveballs, then 2022 should go ahead.
That's great. Let's talk about the events this weekend. Saturday, 3 to 6, Wentworth Galleria, Tyson's Galleria, and Sunday from 1 until 4. What happens when people come out and see you?
I get to say hello to everybody. You know, obviously we have to prioritize, you know, people that are there to buy the art. But in a lot of instances, there are people there because they're just huge fans, which is a huge compliment. So I'm sure I'm going to get to say hello to everybody, and I encourage people to come out. There's something for everybody, so hopefully I can see people there.
Excellent. Always great to see you. Wonderful to have you back in studio, to be in your presence. Thank you for all of your talents as you continue to share them with the world.
You're very kind. Thank you.
Great to see you.